Being a whale in gacha games, a term used to describe players who spend large amount of money on in-game purchases, can also be seen as problematic or bad for several reasons. We all have that thought one time, probably in our head, in our minds. I think I want to be a whale on this game so that I could enjoy the game more that way. If you had that thought or thinking even once, you have come to the right place today. Hello, my name is B00ny'KA. In this video, I will give you a rundown on why wheeling on Wuthering Waves is bad for you. Before that, do drop a like on the video and give a brother a subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. Come on, I'll give you 5 seconds to subscribe. So here's a detailed reason on why being a whale is bad in Wuthering Waves can be detrimental. First off, from the financial health perspective, the excessive spending when whale tend to spend hundreds or sometimes thousands of dollars, which can lead to significant financial strain. This spending can be impulsive and driven by the desire to obtain rare items, characters, or advantages, leading to potential financial instability. You know, these companies created gacha games because they are designed to entice the players with limited time offers, exclusive items, and flashy in-game events. This can lead to impulsive spending decisions, where players make purchases without considering the long-term financial impact. Why would you spend so much money for 2D anime titties when you yourself do not have the luxury or money to spend on yourself to buy a toothbrush or Colgate because your breath is hot and smells? You as a player should know by now, especially if you are a gacha player, that gacha game utilize mechanics similar to gambling where players are enticed to spend money for a chance to obtain the desired characters or weapons. This can lead to addictive spending habits where players have to continuously spend money chasing the next reward just so that they won't have to feel FOMO or the fear of missing out on the new game characters, weapon, and etc. If I could just throw money at it, well, I will most probably like the game more. At that point, you're just being pathetic. You're just being pathetic by wasting money on 2D anime girls and JPEGs just to be left out and taking the fun out of the game. So, what's the point? Some people or will have debts accumulated because of wheeling. Don't you see this? Just to sustain their spending habits or routine, some whales might or already resorted to using credit cards or taking out loans. For example, Tactone, my guy, with thousands of dollars previously on Genshin, and where that brought him, he accumulates debts, and he also said that himself. He spent thousands of dollars on Genshin with the money that he doesn't have. To make it worse, the money that you spend on this gacha game is the money that you barely have. This could bring a lot of consequences to you financially. The money you spend on gacha characters, weapon, etc., the money will not be saved or invested in any way whatsoever. This can hinder your financial goals such as saving for your retirement, education, or emergency funds, or even for your own future. Those monies that you don't have could have been used in a more beneficial ways. I'm not saying you can't spend at all. You should set a budget for yourself. Players should set a strict budget for gaming expenses and stick to it. This can help prevent overspending and ensure that spending on gacha game does not interfere with essential financial responsibilities. This awareness can help players recognize patterns of excessive spending and take steps to avoid it. By spending and addressing these financial health implications, players can enjoy gacha games more responsibly, ensuring that your gaming habits do not compromise to your financial well-being. Next on the topic will be about the game balance and design implications. The pay to win environment is an unequal playing field. Yeah, you heard me right. In many gacha games, whales can purchase powerful items, characters, or upgrades that give them significant advantage over other players. This undermines the game's competitive balance, making it difficult for free-to-play or low-spending players to compete fairly. If you hang around in gacha communities often, you realize that the wheels are the ones who burns out the fastest because a lot of the cognitive aspect like planning, strategizing, being happy from pools are taken away when you have infinite resources and it is just expected for you to get everything without issue. A small spending, aka dolphining, can make the game more enjoyable, yes. But this topic is more towards the people who rolls like $1,000 on their account on launch day, and then it is inevitable that you will feel the burnout comes a day or even a week later. Challenge goes away. That's just inevitable for everyone. In a lot of games that I've played as F2P, challenge drops off after say 2 to 3 months or so. But that is when the account has been really established. But when the new patches comes out, you'll be able to enjoy it again, like farming, grinding, character building, and from that, you will be able to appreciate more of the game when you spend your time playing the new patches. The fun and joy in playing the game recycles back and come back every patch or update to come. And the wait for the upcoming update will be more exciting. Don't you think that playing the game like that will be more exciting and enjoyable? Well, that's just my opinion. Ideally, games should reward skills, strategy, and dedication. However, in a pay to win environment, financial investment often trumps this factor, which can be demotivating for players who cannot or choose not to spend large amounts of money. But on the other hand, if you're a whale yourself or saw whales dropping the game after a day or a week, that's probably because they have reached the point where they have seen everything already. Like they had maxed out their characters, C6 their characters' eidolons, weapon and max stats or traces. At that point, where's the fun playing the game? Think about it. When on the first day you already maxed out everything, the little joy of everyday grinding and the expectation on seeing the changes on your account or characters, the very little changes to your account doesn't exist anymore when you play the game. On the next topic, I will also be discussing on the impact on the community. First off, the community dynamics and division. The presence of will in gacha games can create significant divisions within the player community. Whales who spend large amounts of money on the game often acquire rare and powerful items or characters, which can make them significantly stronger than non-paying players. This disparity can lead to feelings of frustration and resentment among free-to-play players or low-spending players who may feel they cannot compete on an equal footing. The divide between whales and non-whales can erode the sense of community and shared experience as the game becomes less about skills or strategy and more about financial investment. This can result in a fragmented community where players feel alienated or margin, margin, mar, marginalized. Guys, you can already see it in games like Genshin or Honkai Star Rail. on how much their community is so divided. Other than that, the pressure to spend. The visibility of Will's extravagant purchases can create a competitive pressure within the community. It's a fact. I understand when you see a lot of whales spend thousands of dollars on the game. You will probably feel pressured to spend as well and think, why not spend a little amount on the game? It's not like I'm going to whale on the game or anything, right? We all know at one point this thought will come through your mind once in a while. Non-whale players might feel compelled to spend more money to keep up with top spenders, leading to a cycle of increased spending or and financial strain. This dynamic can foster an unhealthy gaming environment where the focus shifts from enjoyment and enjoying the game and camaraderie to financial expenditures and competitions. Lastly, the tension in the community and toxicity. It is undeniable that tensions in the community and toxicity will be eventually. It's everywhere. The disparity between wills and non-wills can also contribute to tensions and toxicity within the player community. Discussions and interactions within the game or on forums and social media can become contentious, with non-players expressing frustrations or anger towards Whale and the game developers. Whales, in turn, may feel defensive or justified in their spending, leading to further conflict. This toxic atmosphere can distract from the sense of community and enjoyment that is central to the gaming experience, making it less welcoming and inclusive for all players. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. Well, that is all for my pep talk today. In the end of the day, you should be playing the game however you want. Don't ride on the hype train and FOMO, then eventually lose yourself in the process and make yourself regret the decisions that you have made. Don't forget to drop a like and don't forget to drop a like and comments down below. Are you going to be a whale on the game? Or are you going to be free to play? Do subscribe and push that notification and bell to get notified on my future videos. That is all from me. It's your boy Boony. I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a very wonderful day. Peace.